everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Michael G. Munns. This is where you watch me react to seeing classic horror and sci-fi movies that, for whatever reason, I have not seen before. It's also where you put up with my stupid inebriated jokes and occasionally plugging my books at the end. So thank you so very much for watching, liking, subscribing, and please give yourselves a pat on the back or an extra drink or a large pizza or maybe one of those chocolate things with the goo inside that you... I think I'm getting off topic here. Tonight, continuing my way through the Nightmare on Elm Street series, I'll be watching Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. As you might be able to tell, I'm starting this one out a little extra caffeinated, so this should be all kinds of interesting. I'm really excited to see this one because I think Wes Craven's back involved in it, although that's all I really know about it. So without further ado, I'm going to go grab my cider and we'll get this sucker going. I'm excited for this. Wasn't crazy about the second one, as you guys probably know, but still a good movie, still worth it. Oh! So she's in it. And they're using gold medal flour. But Patricia Arquette? Oh, wow. That's the same kind of flour I have in my cupboard right now. Larry Fishburne? How many people are in this movie? Oh, okay. I thought the fly got poured on. Still, it's not great. What's he making? Is he making pudding? I'm assuming this is Freddy. Those hands aren't burned. It's very well manicured. Paper mache. Is that... Okay, that's Patricia Arquette, I think. It's been a while since I've seen her. But someone's having fun making paper mache. Now I'm remembering what movie series I'm watching, and now I'm suddenly thinking, like I should be thinking, is this a dream or not? Angelo Badalamenti. He did the music for Twin Peaks, which you may or may not know. You probably knew that. So now I'm suddenly wondering, is this girl going to survive the first 10 minutes of the movie?
What are you still doing up? It's past 1.
Just thought I'd wait for you.
Well, I'm home.
Yeah, Tina's mother was she dating or was she divorced? And there was a new guy in the house, and same thing with her, I think. Wondering if that's a Wes Craven theme or what. Pretty sure she's dreaming now. Okay. I'm betting now this girl is not going to survive past 10 minutes from this point.
What's yours?
Little girl, don't go in there! Little girl!
Oh, is that the... Yeah, that's the house. I'm trying to think of the last name of any of the families that have lived here, but I'm blanking. Okay, for the record, I'm already creeped out looking at what's behind me in the camera.
Come on, we're going.
There he is. And you can't run. Oh, this isn't... Oop, okay. Okay, that's clearly not a little girl you're holding anymore. Something terrible is going to happen with that. Yeah. Dope.
Put me down, you're hurting me.
See ya. She's not awake. Guys, I'm so tense right now. Ugh. Well, that's unique.
Kristen!
How that, wait, did he make her, wasn't it, It's Cowboy Curtis!
Health officials are at a loss to explain this alarming trend.
Nothing like a little cheery news to start.
Look it up. It's he played Cowboy Curtis in Pee-wee's Playhouse.
About all these suicides, right? What whole It's
probably not his best part.
We need all the help we can get.
So is this a kind, caring psychiatric facility, or is it the
How is he?
standard horror movie trope of the terrible, terrible place?
9, 10, never sleep again.
Nay, Nancy's back. Did he recognize that nun as someone from his past?
Yeah, you can use this office for the time being.
He's so young.
That should be fine.
All right.
See you later, Joey.
Around 1990, 1991, I had hair like Joey. Mine was a bit more wavy, but I had the mini mullet thing going. But it was in style, kind of.
Did she always have nightmares?
No, they've gotten worse since I took away her credit cards.
I'm serious.
How long has Freddy been
Mr.
tormenting
Thompson,
these
I know what
kids?
you want from me.
It's a bunch of kids in the psychiatric hospital, but not getting killed. So is he not strong enough to kill them right now? Or is he just playing with his food for a long time? And I can see it going either way. Or maybe he's doing it to lure Nancy back? Assuming his power is geographically centered in this area. And oh, I didn't realize that was her house. Check out that state-of-the-art computer. That might even be a 286-12. Talking 12 megahertz of speed. Like that. Don't be looking up other people's medication. When they're not your patient, I mean. With these headphones, it sounded like that was behind me. Which is both cool and terrifying, because there's no one else here right now. Something's going to come out of the pig. Yeah! Or the pig is just going to attack. I'm laughing because I was just thinking, boy, it's really dark in there. I wish it were lighter, but it's dark because he wants it to be creepy, and then he turns the light on. Which means he wants her to see something, which is even worse. Oh. Get off the carpet! And away from the wall. She's still on the carpet. Get off the carpet. It's like the pool last movie. Get out of the pool. Get off the carpet. Whoa! Oh! Oh my god. Oh, that's Freddy. She's in the... Oh, that... Wait, is she in her room at home? And she... Shared dreams. All right, I'm in. This is awesome. Ew.
Oh my god.
See, I told you. People are always picking up shards of glass and stabbing them with people in action movies, and they never get their hands.
Have you ever done that before? Pull someone into your dream?
I like this twist. I like this. This is good. So I guess I was wrong about her dying in the first 10 minutes.
Straight talk only in this room.
Also, maybe let's burn that house. Both the model and the regular house, which I'm now curious about if anyone's living in.
You won't make any progress until you recognize your dreams for what they are.
And what are they?
The byproducts of guilt. Psychological scars stemming from moral conflicts and overt sexuality.
Okay, Nancy needs to have a group with these people, with these kids, without the other people, and say, hey,
Being attacked by the bog demon.
I've had these dreams too, this guy is real, he's a killer, let's, I believe you, let's do something about it.
Conquer the demon. But your horse is sinking in the bog. What do you do?
Now I'm thinking of the never-ending story.
And get a new horse in the morning.
But I can't remember that horse's name, so I can't yell out.
Fight against the sadness, Artex! Good. Just remember, keep your eyes open, and one whimper, and you wake me up. Okay?
And he's not saying in his bed to do this. That's smart kids.
Of course, it's the only Thai food in Springwood.
I don't want Thai food.
Still live around here?
My mother passed away.
With Hypnocil?
Seems to work for
You
her.
want me to prescribe an experimental psychoactive drug to a bunch of suicidal teenagers?
Sure, what could go wrong?
Dream deprivation is nothing to fool around with. You have no business taking
Oh.
it yourself.
I used to be
right.
like them, Neil.
Liking this movie a lot so far. They're bringing back Nancy and having her serve as sort of the mentor or a protector of these kids and knowing what they've gone through, and of course, no one believing her. And what did she go through after her mother died? Oh, I liked him. Ooh, oh, no, oh, no. Wake Philip up right now. Wake him up right now. Wake him up. No, try harder, because that's gross.
Have a nice stroll, asshole.
Oh, but he's the sleepwalking kid, so ew. No, I don't want to watch that. Ew, okay. All right. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's painful to look at. I'm going to focus on that really old typewriter that is no longer in the frame. Right as soon as I said, he just walked through the door.
Joey! What's the matter?
Follow Joey. Are you following Joey? No one's following Joey? You think maybe you should follow the teenager who's freaking out and nah, what is she doing? What's the nurse doing? Where is the nurse? Where's the nurse? What is she doing? No. Oh no. Where's the nurse? Did she just...
I want us to talk about what happened last night.
I want to talk about what the nurse was doing.
Out in the open.
Okay, I'm really tense here.
From now on, your doors will be locked during sleeping hours.
I mean, I hate that doctor because she's not believing any of them. On the other hand, people don't normally dream about psychotic killers with supernatural abilities that are actually real. So she's reacting rationally, and so I can't really blame her for that, but I still don't like her. Oh, he's gonna die.
Stay in your seats.
Okay. But I never saw you.
Thanks, Max.
Great meal, Mrs. Brown. Really one of the best I've ever had.
Thanks. Thank you, Steve.
At least she's watching a more cheery thing than Nancy was watching in the first movie.
I bought it
Oh.
on red with black in it. But I didn't know what it
Are they going to be in her nightmare? Or are they just on TV?
Who in that fuck what you think?
That was funny. I was expecting Zsa Zsa Gabor to turn into Freddy, because that somehow seemed more natural. Is he going to pull a ring? He's going to come out of TV? I wish I hadn't seen the ring. Oh. It's a transformer!
Your big breaking TV.
Okay, the antenna kind of takes away from the... oh. Are they going to rule that as suicide? What I was going to say before was the TV antenna kind of takes away from the horror effect. But...
This is a place for some.
Mystery Nun. Who looks familiar?
The unquiet spirit must be laid to
Oh, she knows about Freddy.
Excuse me, sister.
No, you gotta talk to sister. She knows some. She knows some shit.
I was just talking to...
She's Batman. Is she just in his head?
Nothing makes any sense.
I think she should tell him, but I know that if she tells him, well, then maybe you're ready. Okay. Because if she tells him too soon, she'll look. You know, he won't believe her. And
His name is Freddy Krueger.
yeah, they're calling him Freddy now.
He was a child murderer before he died.
Be asleep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am the highly suggestible type. Are they all dreaming now?
That's okay, we'll try again.
Everybody take 5.
Are they all dreaming now? They're all dreaming now. He saw that nurse before, didn't he? Something going on there? No, I don't trust this at all. Oh, she's gonna Freddy out on him.
I mean, look.
No.
I know this sounds crazy, but I make up excuses to come into the ward every day.
This is gonna go so
But I know
bad.
you won't say anything, will you?
This is just gonna go so bad so fast. In such disturbing ways. Now I'm thinking back to the tongue in the last movie. Oh, that's his. Is that his or hers? I am not sure. Okay, I'm. Okay, that was kind of silly. Is anyone in the other room saying, "Hey, where's Joey? Maybe we should look in on Joey. Hey, we haven't seen Joey in a while."
He's close. Oh, Freddy? He's heavy in the halls.
Where's Joe?
You mean who?
Freddy's got him.
Why did they give that line to Nancy? Ooh. Oh, this ain't good. Okay, wake up now. Or do something in your dream to fix things. Oh.
I'm sorry, Neil.
No,
I'm
you're not.
afraid you brought it on yourself.
For God's sake, Elizabeth, please. Will you please
And again,
just...
she's acting rationally. I can't really fault her, but she's wrong and terrible. I hope he's not getting tortured in his coma. I need more info on that nun. I mean, from the movie. No spoilers. I'm still not sure if she's real or just in his head. And if she's just in his head, how'd she get there? And if she's real, why isn't she being more persistent? Because she knows some stuff. This is a good movie. I'm nervous about her turning around. Okay.
This is where it began. She was barely alive. And with child. That girl was Amanda Krueger. Her child, Freddy. The bastard son of 100 maniacs. You must find the remains and bury him in hallowed ground.
Are they in Nancy's basement?
Hallowed ground?
Why aren't you finding the remains and burying them in hallowed ground if you know all this stuff? Is she dead? She's probably dead.
It may be you.
Is that the ghost of Amanda? That's my theory. But if she's a ghost, then why is she appearing to him? And why not Nancy or anyone else? So when 2 more kids die, does she get fired?
I think we can stop him this time. Stop him for good.
There's at least 3 other movies that say no.
You and I are going on a little scavenger hunt.
Oh boy! First thing we have to find is a troll doll with 3 heads and a stethoscope.
I really think you mean well. I do, but my kid's been dying off, And even if I didn't have orders from Sims, I wouldn't let you near her, no way.
Oh. It's kind of heartwarming that he refers to them as my kids. So here's one thing I'm wondering. And again, don't answer this, because it's probably a spoiler. Unless it's not a spoiler for any future movies or anything, but are adults, like, immune to Freddy? Because he doesn't seem to go after them, but he did kill Nancy's mom. But then again, I know that was sort of a ending that the producers made Craven put on the movie, so that might not fall into canon.
This is as dangerous as it gets. If you die in the stream, it's for real.
So the first thing you do when you go in, lightsaber. Okay, so I paused it about an hour or so into the movie, and I came back, and I thought I hit play, or I thought I hit unpause on the recording, but I did not. I decided that it sucks that you don't get to see my initial reactions, but I'm just going to start the movie over. Not start the movie over. I'm going to start back from where I paused it before, and unfortunately these reactions won't be completely fresh, but at least it'll be something, and I'm sorry. I hate when I do. I lost a whole... I watched Herbert West Reanimator back when I started this thing, and I completely screwed up the recording. I'm still new at this. That's the problem with having alcohol while doing this. So we're going to go back into it, and as soon as I find out where I was before, then we'll get back to this.
Please, Mom, I just don't want to be alone.
It's the second time watching this, and I was still startled by that. But first time I saw this, I'm sorry, I was cracking up. And I think it was funny just because I knew it was in the dream, and it just made me laugh. Plus with the talking head. And then I was wondering what kind of Tinder profile Freddy would make.
Kristen! Is that you?
I actually enjoyed this final third of the movie, so well, I enjoyed the whole movie, but I enjoyed this final third, so now I get to rewatch it, so this isn't too bad. When I first saw this guy, I thought anytime I see someone with a scarf, a man with a scarf, for some reason I want to make a Doctor Who reference, so. It's funny, the second time I'm seeing this, I'm still jumping.
Okay, asshole.
I was so happy that she brought knives to this fight. She's actually using a weapon, and she's trying, and she's fighting him, even though she's not doing this so great, but she got a stab in, and she should have kept going. She should have kept going at this point. Just stab. Don't let Freddy talk. Just right in the face. And that was a perfect way to stop her. And that's disgusting and horrible still. Ugh. I don't like holes. I liked her. I didn't want her to go. Especially since she was doing so well against him for a little bit. And I still think that's the hallway that Tina was in from the first movie. At least it just looks like it. Still not sure, but...
You look tired.
One thing I was wondering the first time I saw this was how come he can walk in his dreams, but he still needs glasses. And he gets points for fighting back also and doing the cool powers, but the collar, she didn't have to go with the collar. And I was cheering, I was good, he's like he's messing Freddy up here, and then Freddy gets him, but he put up a good effort, he fought back. Just, it didn't work so well. See, and at this point I was thinking, I'm not entirely sure that's Nancy, and I was expecting Freddy to take the form of one of the people, because that would be a good mind screw. And then I was thinking maybe it's Kincaid, it's not him. And then I was thinking the Kool-Aid Man.
Are you ready?
No, if they were ready, they'd have armor, they'd have weapons, they'd have some means of fighting Freddy. And I think this was the only scene in the movie, this particular short part of this part, that didn't quite work for me, because I'm sitting here thinking, well, they're in the real world, Freddy can't attack them, they're trying to put all this suspense on him getting the trunk open, and it's just like, it's a guy trying to get a trunk open. But it was just that one 30-second spot The rest of the movie, I really like this movie. I almost like this better than the first one. Yeah. You know, in hindsight, that's the only time he did the scraping thing in this movie, I think. Which is fine with me, because I hate when he does that. See, and I was stoked when she started doing this, because again, she's trying to fight him. And he's trying to fight him, so I was glad to see them finally fighting, although he didn't do such a good job, unfortunately. See, they shouldn't have stopped right there. They should have kept fighting him. You stab him through the stomach. He's preoccupied with the thingy. So you get him with something else. You get something, then you put him in the thing. I'm such a backseat driver on movies like this, huh?
Strong. He's never been this strong.
That line confused me because I'm like, how does she know? Oh yeah. That horrified me. That reveal that they're still suffering and in there, and it's just like I said the first time, I think that's horrific.
What's that? What?
And this is the part where I was thinking, oh shit, is he going to attack them? Is he going to contradict what I said before, that Freddy can't attack adults? So I like this part.
Somebody else is out here.
And I was sad to see that happen. I kind of liked, I mean, he wasn't a great father, but he was an interesting character. And this is when you should be smashing mirrors. I mean, I guess they're not able to conjure things up. First time I was yelling at them, smash the mirrors, and no one listened to me, which isn't surprising. But I did like how this turned out, that he was able to scream and smash them. Good character moment, good just use of dream physics, I suppose you'd say.
He's gone.
See, that line could feel like, how is he gone?
It's over.
Why did she think it's over? Didn't trust him. Didn't think, I was like, no, that's definitely Freddy. I mean, at the time I wasn't entirely sure, but I was still pretty sure, but I was like freaked out and waiting for the shoe to drop. And then I was like, well, maybe it is him. And I'm like, I don't think so. And I was sad to see that happen, because I liked Nancy. I didn't want her to go. And maybe she's not entirely dead. Maybe she'll be back in other movies. I don't really know. I hope so, but don't tell me.
Call as my heart grows faint. Lead me to
I wish the doctor guy died saying Nancy, because I didn't like him as much.
For you have been my
I mean, he was alright.
a strong
He just wasn't as interesting. I was guessing that she was Freddy's mom, and I guessed right. So I get points for some reason. I don't know why. I still want to know, did he go into her house and take that? And I'm like, why would you sleep with that creepy thing in your bedroom? That was an awesome movie. I really liked that one. I mean, the ending was good. I didn't like the fact that Nancy died, but the ending didn't seem tacked on. It flowed. It was organic. It ended well. I did like. I mean, it had the light in the house, in the papier-mâché house, that no one in their right mind would sleep with in their bedroom. What the hell? And so I'm not sure if that means. I mean, it could mean anything. A bunch of things. I mean, maybe Kristen was talking about putting her or dreaming a really wonderful place for her to be in. Maybe Nancy is somehow still alive in the dream world. I kind of hope she is, because I like the character. I want her to come back. I thought Nancy's presence really added another layer. It really developed the series, because it wasn't just a new group of kids running into Freddy and having to deal with everything, or figuring out everything again. Nancy was there. She was sort of acting as a mentor. She was helping them through that. You could see in her how she felt for these kids going through this, because she knows what it's like to go through that. She was able to guide them and fight for them and sort of mentor them, and I really liked that. It made such a difference, because here's a character we're already invested in, and then they built on that. I like that this had a larger cast of characters than the second movie, because while there were fewer characters in the second movie, I still don't feel when they were really developed very well. But in this one, even though there was a bunch of different kids, you got a sense for who everyone was, and so you were really invested. Now there was kids that I was hoping were not going to die, and so I was happy to see more than just one person make it through this. Yeah, I just really love this movie. It was great. It was the tendons and the puppet thing that was hideous and disgusting. It just made me squirm and which was cool and good. Although I don't want to see that part again ever. I like that we learned more about Freddy's past, or at least his genealogy, I guess you could say. I liked that Nancy's father was back in it, and I like that I forget the doctor's name. Who was it? Was it Riggs or Biggs or Sims? It was Dr. Sims. I mean, I didn't like her because she was standing in the way of what I knew as an audience member about what was actually going on. But I mean, she was doing the best she could with a rational way of approaching it, because I mean, unless you really experience that, you're going to say, hey, this idea about a guy who's killing people in their dreams, you have deep psychological problems and we need to deal with that. So didn't like her. She made for a good antagonist. And when I say I didn't like her, I mean I didn't like the character, but I liked the character's presence in the movie. Lawrence Fishburne was fun to see. I just realized his character kind of went away at some point. Whatever happened, nothing happened to him. He just he had his last scene, and that was it. I kind of wonder if he'll be back in any other movies. So, fantastic movie. Excited to see the fourth one. I think I might take a break from Nightmare on Elm Street for a little bit, not too long, because I want to come back and see what's more in the series. But I feel like I should jump to another movie first, and then go back to that one and see what number 4's got in store for me. So again, I'm sorry that I screwed up the recording and that my first time reactions were not captured for the last third, but hopefully it was still enjoyable to watch. Thanks again for watching, and for watching for this long. Please, as always, like and subscribe. Check out my books in the description below. Share this video if you think someone else will enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time.